Hey there, what's up YouTube? I'm just on here because I am watching this Orange County tax deed sale. Let's turn it around here. Oops, let's go back up. That's going on right now. Yeah, there it is. So this is actually on their website, the auction site, which is orange.realtaxdeed.com. Now I caution you, don't go jumping on this website and start bidding. I'm just showing you this is an auction going on right now online. So I thought I would show you. I had posted on my Facebook and Instagram account the tax deed auction list for this county last night. So this is the spreadsheet that I use here. Now, mind you, please excuse my desk. You're probably gonna see a mess, but so let's see what's going on here. So this here, let me get my mouse. Oh, it's hard to coordinate. Okay, so this one here, that's the amount of time left in the sale. It's got 24 seconds left. The high bid right now is $5,100. It started at $4,166.37. So I know this is a piece of vacant land because, let me move this light out of my way. This is a piece of vacant land because it starts with a 0. It does not have a street. So you see someone put in a bid in the last few seconds, so they added more time. It's up to 6,000. But if I click here, we can check it out and see what it is. Let's hit agree. Okay, so here are the owners, and yes, it is a vacant residential lot. And the assessed value, they showed that on the auction site too, by the way. You can see the assessed value right here, 19,000. And let's see, it's 31 seconds left. See if we can see the size of the property. Property features. It is 1.4 acres, so almost an acre and a half. 16 seconds left to go. So let's see, the sale number here is 21363. Okay, now there's 10 seconds left. I'm going to show you my spreadsheet here where I keep track of the properties. Less than 10. So if someone puts in another bid, now it's up to 9,100. And let's see what happens if somebody puts in another bid. It just finalized 9,100, and the assessed value is 19,632. So that's a piece of land worth 19,000. Someone just got it for 9,000. Here's another one, 0 Starry Street. So there's another one on the same street. The high bid started at 5,000. Well, it's now at 5,600. Same roundabout assessed value. So more than likely it's going to sell for the same price as that last one. Okay, let's see where that other one is. Let's hit map. Orange County's property appraiser is really, really good, and makes it very easy to do the research. So here's the map of the parcel. It's this blue one right here. So it's very narrow, and if I come over here to layers, base map, if I hit 2019, I can see an aerial and have an idea of what is around it. So this right here is wet. I can tell that this right here is wet, but up here is okay. So do we see any other properties on land shaped like this? Actually, there's one here. So the thing to wonder is, how many of these lots does it take for you to be able to build a house? So this one here is owned by this person. Let's see if they also own this one over here. Yes. And that one over there. No. So they only own this one and this one. So they have 3 of these lots for their property, whereas this one here is just 1. So you may not even be enough to put a house on. May not be able to get the zoning for that. But let's see. We're still on this one. It's now at 6,900. So while we wait for that, we can come over here and you can see a spreadsheet. I use Google Docs, Google Drive to do my spreadsheets. Hey there, over there in Philadelphia, getting started in Philly. Good. So over here is, thanks for tuning in and watching, is my spreadsheet, which I use a virtual assistant to help me put all the information together. But you see on here, I'm keeping track of, oh, this is the 7th. Let me go to the 14th. Duh. So the sale date's right here, November 14th. Let's check this out. We have 30 seconds left on this one, 7,600. Okay, so yeah, here's the spreadsheet over here, and we've got the case number. So basically, everything in gray here, A through N, is downloaded directly from the auctions website. Someone just put in another bid on this one here, so it went up to 1 minute and 15 seconds. So it's now at 9,100. This one will probably sell close to the same price as the other one. They seem to be in the same area. Let's click on it and see where this one is. Let's close this one here. Well, let's leave that one open. Okay, so this one here, owned by the same people. And let's see, property features. It is 1.3, about 1.4 acres as well. So during the auction, you can look up this, but there's a lot more due diligence that goes into it. Got to do a title search, got to make sure everybody was notified. Hey, Chicago, good morning. Yes, it's a tax deed auction that we're looking at here that's going on. I just figured I'd go live and show you guys. So this is another one of those small lots. This actually might be the one right next to the one we just saw that sold. Let's see. This one is, the one that sold was this one. Parcel ID is 21, 96320021. And this is the one right next door. So this is more than likely the same person. Hopefully it's the same person buying that, because now they're going to put two of these together. Because I think the one that sold was this one here, and then there's this one here. So what they need is one more of those. I think they need 3 of them to be able to build a house on. So let's see if there's another one coming up next as well. So the way this auction works, you got to make sure you pay attention to where you're hitting the next. This here is what's selling right now. Now we're at 7,100. Did that one sell already? Maybe I was running my mouth, I didn't even notice. Can the same process be done in Chicago? All you have to do is just check to see if they have tax deed sales in Illinois. And if they do, you find out who does the auctions and what is the process, how does it work. They usually are pretty good about putting their rules and information on the website, and then you just have to do due diligence on the property. Okay, so let me come back over here. Look at this one's at 10,200. So this section here, the auction company doing this is called Real Auction. Let me show you here down the bottom, realauction.com. They do their auctions for a lot of other counties in the state of Florida. So this one here is the one we're on. So auction running always shows up in this area, and the next one going up is this one right here. So it says auction waiting. So the ones that have already sold or they've been redeemed, that means the owner has paid the taxes off, shows up over here. So that's either these have been redeemed or the auction's already closed, they've already sold. So this morning, this property here sold at 10:06. It's now 11:24 Eastern Standard Time. I'm on the East Coast, and this auction started at 10 o'clock this morning. Okay, so somebody said, is this an auction or can you do deed research? It's kind of both. You do have to do research on the actual property, but this is an actual auction. If you're asking if there's lands available, properties that you can buy outside of the auction, yes, you can buy properties outside of the auction. After they've gone to the sale, if nobody has bid on it, the county has a lands available list. Look at this one, 12,400. Let's see where this one is before it goes away. Sorry, my blinds back here are making a glare on my screen. Hey, Sam, can you do me a favor? Can you close the blinds for me, please? So this one here is a vacant lot as well. At least this one's got a picture. And let's see, property features. It is 1.4 acres as well. Great, thank you. Will you turn this light on? The thing for it is under the circular. As bright as it can go. Thank you. All right, so let's hit map to see where this one is, because maybe this is the other one that the person needed. Let's see. Yep, this is another one of those, but it is not in the not exactly next door. So there was two of them that sold next door to each other here, and then one over here. And if we click map, we can see where the other homes are relative to this one. So we see, oh wow. Is this the one that just sold? Alumni Partners. Yeah, this person has part of their property on here. There's a shed on this one. You guys see that? There's actually a shed on this property. That's the same one that just sold. Let's look at the parcel ID. 00183. Let's see here, 00183. What was the sale number? So right here is the parcel ID number. I'm looking for one that ends in 00183. And then you just hit next at the bottom here to see the rest of these here. I think somebody that has a shed, part of their property, they just lost it. Let's see. I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but let me see if I find this one. The parcel ID ends in 0183. Let's see if I find that. 183. This is very curious. This one right here. Let me click on that again and see. That one just sold for $13,200. And yeah, this one is the one next door that someone has a shed sitting on there. Unless this map is a little bit off, but I think they just lost part of their property. Let's hit base map. Aerial. And yeah. Yeah, see you can see the width of the property, 75, and the depth is 835. It's right there. 835. So you see that right there? There is a shed on that property. And they just lost that one. Let's see. It should have extra features. Let's see. Where am I going to see this? Property features. Yeah. Aluminum cover. 900 square foot. 900 square foot shed. Look at that. So this county's auction property appraiser is really good. If I click view county permits, and this is what you need to do. You need to get to know your county's websites really, really well. So if I click view permits, I can look to see if they pulled a permit for the shed, when they added it, and then if in fact something, oh my gosh, there are many permits on this one, but it's pulling up Starry instead of just this, and this one doesn't have a street number. So it may not be actually pulling this one because it could be pulling up everything else on that street. Project name. So this is going to be a bit of a pain. I'd have to open it up because it's pulling up everything on that street. I'd have to pull it up individually to see. Oh no, let's do it right here. Lot. This one is lot. See that? Rocket City. We're going to do unit. Where's the lot and block? There's no lot and block number on this one. Yeah. Unit 4A. Doesn't have a lot and block, so that's not going to be easy to look up. All right, let's get back to the auction. Ah, it's finished. So all of them are finished. Let's see what sold for the most here. We've got 842. The opening bid was 842. So this says certificate holder because whoever bought the tax certificate, the county's going to give them the property if they want it. So the county tried to sell it and nobody bid on it because you saw the opening bid was 842. Now it's just going to go to certificate holder. Redeemed means that somebody paid the taxes before the sale. So the opening bid would have been $1,772. but they paid it before the sale, and the assessed value on this is $100. Assess is just what they're assessing it for taxes. That is not market value. So here's one that sold for $15,000 to a third party. That means someone bid for it at the auction. That's all that means. Like somebody bought it besides the certificate holder. Okay, so that one assessed value $18,000. Let's see here, 9,100 assessed 19,000. Here's one 9,000 assessed value 18,000. Let's see, 13,000 assessed value 26,000. These are just vacant lots, I think, for right now. This one here does have an address, but it could be a house. So let's see, 6,100 was the high bid and assessed for 113. Let's see what else redeemed. Come over here and hit next. Everything else was redeemed, so that's it. So while the auction is running, or let me show you, another thing you want to be careful with if you are looking at any of these auctions. When you come over here, like here, auctions waiting, then they have another section called auctions closed. So did you notice that? There's a section up here, auctions waiting. There's another section over here said auctions closed. When you are done looking at, let's say this last one here, don't go all the way down to the bottom and hit next. You have to make sure you hit next over here to stay in the ones that are scheduled for sale. Otherwise, these over here have already been redeemed. Okay, so anyway, here is my spreadsheet. You see November 14th right there, and we see the properties, and we see the high bids, and then the opening bids are right there. So if I come over here and put this in dollar amounts, we can see what surplus is left over after the sale. You see it's a $53,000 surplus, $22,000 surplus there. This is November 14th. So this one here was a huge surplus. Let's see what this one was. Now, I know it's vacant land because I told my VA do not put any details on here for the owner if it's vacant land, because I'm not mailing any vacant land homeowners. So if I go over here, it takes me to property appraiser. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at this. Well, is the house still there? Is one thing to know, but there is a house allegedly on this property. Now, we're not going to believe it until we see it. Okay, look, there's a picture of a house, you guys, but is the house really there? I don't think so, because look, it says vacant residential and there's no building information, because ordinarily say the year built, how many bedrooms and bath and everything here. So this is actually just a vacant lot. If I hit view city permits, it's going to tell me that they did a, look at that, house fire demo. So there was a demolition because there was a house fire. So this house is not there anymore. This is one of the main reasons why I tell you it's very important you do your due diligence before you bid on these properties. Because this one here, I think someone just bid on it. This is the one that ends in 182. Let's see, let's go back over here. Let's make sure our eyes are not deceiving us. We're gonna look for this property. Everything is by the parcel ID number or the sale number. So if I go back to my list, I can see the sale number actually. Let's do that. The sale number is 2017-10987. So we're looking for, or just look for the high amount. And let's hit next. Wait, am I in the right section? Yeah. Let's hit next. We're looking for 10987. Sale number 10987. Somebody might have bid and got a property that is no bueno. It was demolished of a house fire. So the same thing works with Google Maps. You'll look on Google Maps and you will think, oh, wow, it says this house is so nice. But actually, Google Maps will tell you on the lower right-hand side when they took that picture. So they're not live. It could have been a few years ago. Why am I not seeing that one? 2017, 10/9/87. November 14th. Well, I'm on the wrong sale date. That's why. 14th. Okay, now let's do it. I think I was on the wrong one. 10/9/87. Yeah, here it is. 57,200 was the high bid. Yeah, and I bet, see the assessed value, 10,000. When the county tells you the assessed value is 10,000, believe them. Okay, this is the same thing that happened to somebody down in South Florida. They ended up thinking they were bidding on a villa and ended up bidding on a strip of land that ran under the villas. A little 4 or 5 foot wide, 4 and 5 foot inch wide strip of land. So this property here, now let's see if we go to Google Maps. This poor person probably saw a picture of it on Google Maps. Let's see. Let's go to Google Maps and see. Yeah, we should hit the aerial too, right? Let's go to Google Maps and see what we find. Well, Google Maps told the truth here. There is nothing here. Let me zoom in. I like to zoom into the little guy. Make sure he's pointing at the right property. Yeah, so you guys see there used to be a driveway here and there is no house. This is the other side of the street. But right here, there is no house. See, driveway with no house. So where did that property go? Where was I looking at it? Over here? Yeah, so if we pull up the county aerial for 2019, it's probably going to show that this one is not here either. There's the 2019. There it is. See that blue box? There is nothing here. That's the most I can zoom in. It's 50 by 70. But you see the picture shows that. And that picture is 2006. Remember we saw this picture? There's a date there for the picture. October 13, 2006. We're in 2019. So unless you put eyes on these properties, do not believe that they're still there. Okay? So anyway, I just want to do that quick video to show you guys the sale as I was watching it and just some of the things that I try to peep out if I haven't done any research on the property to see what's going on with the property. Okay? Please do me a favor. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll try to do more of these if you guys really like it. All right, so go ahead and post any comments or questions and I'll chat with you another time. And be sure to also check out my Instagram and Facebook page too. Bye.